English Listening and Speaking Podcast Part 2. Hello everyone. Welcome back to another episode of our English Listening and Speaking Podcast. I'm Jay, and I'm so happy you're here today. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Before we continue our relaxing coffee shop journey, if you're enjoying this podcast, please take a moment to like this video. It really helps the channel reach more English learners around the world. If you haven't subscribed yet, I'd love for you to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a new episode. Please leave a comment below and tell me what your favorite drink is when you visit a coffee shop. And if this podcast helps you improve your English, don't forget to share it with your friends and family members so they can learn with you. Alright, let's continue our story. I'm sitting by the window with my latte and blueberry muffin. The chair is comfortable, the cafe is peaceful, and for the first time today, I don't feel like I need to rush anywhere. Sometimes we become so busy that we forget how important it is to slow down. A coffee shop is one of those places that reminds us to take a break. I take another sip of my latte. It's still warm, and the rich aroma of coffee fills the air. Outside the window, people are walking past the cafe. Some are carrying shopping bags. Others are talking on their phones. A few people are walking their dogs. Everyone seems to have somewhere to go. I enjoy watching the world for a few minutes. Have you ever done that? Have you ever sat by a window and simply watched people walking by? It's surprisingly relaxing. You begin to notice little things that you normally miss. A child laughs as she runs toward her parents. A cyclist waits patiently at a traffic light. An elderly couple walks slowly, enjoying the beautiful weather. Life is always moving, but when we pause for a moment, we notice how interesting everyday life really is. As I continue drinking my coffee, I notice a bookshelf near the back of the cafe. Some coffee shops have small libraries where customers can borrow a book while they enjoy their drinks. I think that's a wonderful idea. Reading and coffee seem to go perfectly together. I walk over to the bookshelf and slowly look through the titles. There are novels, travel books, cookbooks, magazines, and even a few books for children. One travel book catches my attention. I love reading about different countries and cultures. Even if I can't travel right now, reading allows me to explore the world in another way. I take the book back to my table and begin reading a few pages. Every now and then, I pause to enjoy another sip of coffee. It's one of those peaceful moments that feels simple but meaningful. After about 20 minutes, the cafe becomes a little busier. More customers arrive. Some order takeaway drinks. Others choose to stay and work on their laptops. I notice something interesting. Even though more people have entered the cafe, the atmosphere still feels calm. People naturally speak in quieter voices. Nobody is shouting. Nobody is rushing. Everyone seems to respect the peaceful environment. That's something I really appreciate about coffee shops. They're places where people can relax without feeling distracted. As I continue reading, I suddenly realize my coffee cup is almost empty. Time has passed much faster than I expected. Isn't it funny how quickly time goes when you're enjoying yourself? I decide to order one more drink before I leave. Not because I need more coffee, but because I'm not quite ready for this peaceful morning to end. This time, I think I'll try something different. Maybe a hot chocolate, or perhaps an iced caramel latte. Trying something new once in a while can be fun. I walk back to the counter and look at the menu again. There are seasonal drinks that weren't available last time I visited. One of them sounds especially interesting. I decide to try it. Sometimes stepping outside your comfort zone leads to pleasant surprises. While I'm waiting, I thank the barista for the excellent service. A simple thank you and a smile can brighten someone's day. Kindness doesn't cost anything, but it can mean a lot. A few minutes later, my drink is ready. It looks delicious. I return to my seat, take a careful sip, and smile. It tastes even better than I expected. Maybe this will become my new favorite. As I finish my second drink, I begin thinking about today's visit. What made this experience enjoyable wasn't only the coffee. It was the atmosphere, the friendly people, the quiet music, the comfortable chair, the interesting book, and the opportunity to slow down for a while. Sometimes the smallest moments become our favorite memories. Before I leave, I take one last look around the cafe. The same peaceful feeling is still there. People are smiling, friends are talking, students are studying. The coffee machine continues making fresh drinks. Everything feels warm, welcoming, and familiar. I stand up, throw away my napkin, place the book back on the shelf, and quietly walk toward the exit. As I open the door, the little bell rings once again. I step outside into the fresh air. The street is a little busier now than it was this morning. I take a deep breath and smile. It has been a wonderful visit. Thank you so much for joining me on today's coffee shop adventure. I hope this podcast helped you learn natural English while also giving you a chance to relax. Remember, learning English doesn't always have to feel like studying. Sometimes the best way to improve is simply by listening to natural conversations and enjoying the experience. If you enjoyed today's episode, please give this video a like. Don't forget to subscribe for more English listening and speaking podcasts. I'd also love to hear from you. So leave a comment below and tell me your favorite coffee shop drink or what topic you'd like to hear next. And if you think this podcast could help someone else improve their English, please share it with your friends and family members. Thank you so much for listening. Take care of yourself. Keep practicing your English every day. Stay curious, stay confident, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye for now.